Hello YouTube, and for today's video is going to be very interesting and difficult to make. As y'all all know, everyone starts somewhere, whether it's your first project, your first case, your first audition, but for me, it's my first film. Yes, y'all heard that right, my first film. Today's video I'm going to be reacting to my first film ever created. Looking back at it, I'm like, why did I even post this? Who let me post this? But everyone starts somewhere, and even through the acting portion, as an actor myself, I look back at it, I'm like, wow, I could see that my work has evolved, not just through the film side of things, but through my acting side of things. Well, with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on those notifications so not miss the content come to you in 2024. Can't believe I'm doing this. Let's go watch my first film. That reaction video. Here we go. Okay, first off, starting off, I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack was amazing for this film. Of course, the cinematography and like the actual video works are not the best, but the soundtrack, oh, I was obsessed with it. Especially me personally, I love the intro. I don't know, it's just me. What did I type? I'm actually curious to what I typed. I wonder what it was. Oh yeah, it's right. It said subscribe if you haven't already.
China, the virus has now reached every continent except Antarctica. Hongyu zooms in on the surging number of cases around the world.
And I think I did this film whenever like COVID was happening. So during high school, we were all in lockdown and stuff like that, where we couldn't leave our houses. So it was a very tough year, don't get me wrong, but I think that kind of developed like a passion for this, and I just kept like trying to get better and better and better, and over time I did, and then I got my own my camera and all this other gear, and whew. Go Rush presents. The intro is super long. I'm like, dang, how long is this gonna take? And I did have a friend tell me whenever I didn't like the videos came out, one of my friends told me, dude, the intro is super long, man. Just get to the point. I'm like, yeah, I understand now watching it. Unexpected. Boom boom. Shortly after school.
Yo, that was a funny joke, man. That was hilarious, man. Hey, I'll catch you later, bro. See you tomorrow, hopefully, man. See you tomorrow.
Alrighty, this is cringy, bro. Alrighty. I mean, you have to work with what you got at the time, though. Like, I couldn't rent a bus out, so I had to like literally improvise, act like there was a bus, and just did a voiceover. So I get it. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. This is so bad. This is so bad. I'm not even in center of frame.
Spaghetti, pizza, and I don't know. Wait, what's that noise?
It sounds like an anime. It sounds like an anime voiceover. Like, wait, what's that noise? My facial expressions. I can't lie. As an actor myself as well, I do believe that my acting has evolved over time, and so bad. It's like the camera's shaking so much. Like, don't get me wrong, camera shake is really crucial in like certain moments, but to an extent, and it also depends on the setting as well. But I think my favorite part of this small little scene was was right here. Whenever I hit the water, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. That's pretty creative. Oh my gosh, that was the longest title ever. The small little details where I'm like, oh my gosh, well, why did I do that? I mean, maybe like the audience and the viewers didn't notice it at first, but now that I'm rewatching it 4 years later or 3 years out, something like that, I can see my small little mistakes that I didn't make in the beginning. So my acting is so cringe. But around this time is when I was a theater actor, so I didn't know the difference between theater and film. I remember I told my theater teacher, I'm like, I want to get more into film acting, and she's like, well, you gotta tone it down a lot more. And now that I do a lot of like film work as an actor, I can see like if you use too much acting, like too much facial expressions as you do in theater, it will look super weird and like very bad on camera. Like my sister probably did a better acting job than me. It's so bad. Like, you could just see the little stroller. You could just see a stroller right there. That my baby sister. Probably could have pulled off the lighting if I did have a better camera, because you can tell like you can see the white light hitting this side of my face, and then the orange light contrasting on the back side, acting like a backlight. And it does have like the triangle shape of the. It gives you that triangle shape on the shadow part of my face, which does make it look pretty good. But maybe I could have added a close up in there. But I was starting off. I didn't know, but. I could probably. Oh.
Fine. I'll tell you. Around 50 years ago, there was this disease.
The setting is just horrible. And not just that, but I used the voiceover. Like what I used to do before I had audio and stuff like that. I hated how the phone audio sounds on camera. So I always used to do the voiceovers and just sync up my voice with the video, and looking back at it now, it's completely terrible. Never doing that again.
Dad told me about it, just don't remember the story that well. But he told me it always started with a siren. Not just any siren, but that one that you hear, that was that siren.
And I can't lie, something that I really love about this video is not the cinematography, not my filming work, not my editing, none of that, none of the behind the scenes. It's the storytelling. I was looking back at the script before I was making this video. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so good. The storytelling is amazing, and I did have the vision for what I wanted, but now I could see, like, now that I'm more better with lighting, more better with behind the scenes kind of work, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can make this look really good. One day I do want to recreate this series, because this series was the script writing was just phenomenal. Like, oh, I loved it. Of course I'll probably edit it and tweak it, but it was just the storytelling was just great.
Started dropping rapidly due to
This is like B-roll footage. Like I got on the news where a bunch of people were just like taking toilet paper and all that stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we gotta go get some B-roll footage. We gotta go get it quick, hurry, because like there wasn't anything in the grocery stores left, and we're like, oh my gosh, that could be really good. And like looking back at it, there's not even an angle. I'm just literally panning from left to right. I'm like, oh, great. As you can tell, this isn't my footage. This is like the news footage, but
across the whole world, people had fear in their eyes. Finally, it created the lawsuit.
I stuttered. I shouldn't have stuttered. I should just redid it. But I don't know. I don't know why I did that. And I added a picture of a dead rose. Like, come on.
Being clues, especially in a time like that. And this is only the beginning.
That was bad. No, but I don't blame myself. Like everybody starts somewhere, you know. Like I said, everybody starts somewhere. So I don't blame myself. I thought it wasn't as bad as I look reacting to it. I thought it wasn't as bad. Exciting news. Like I said, I do want to recreate this series one day, and I do want to do it in the future. It's gonna happen, but I don't know when. But the exciting news: if this video does hit, let's aim for 25 likes. 25 likes is all I'm asking for. 25 people. All you gotta do is click that, like, yeah, right here. Click this button right here. All y'all gotta do is click that like button. If I hit 25 likes, I will recreate this episode that I just watched. I will recreate this episode, of course, maybe with different actors because I did the filming, but I will recreate this episode, and of course make it look much better. Anyways, but y'all make sure to like, subscribe. Don't forget to turn on those post notifications to not miss the content coming to you in 2024. January is barely starting off. 2024 is barely starting off, and it's gonna be a great year with content creation. Y'all stay tuned for what I got next for y'all. Peace.